Hello there and welcome back to update 1.56. We are still beta testing, so what I'm going to show you today may not be what goes in the live version, but needless to say, I'm excited to show you anyways. I'm going to be reacting to majority of the changes that are happening in the new update. Now, I cannot react to everything because some of the weapons, some of the items are not finalized, and I won't be able to show them to you just yet. But I'll be able to show you a mass majority of it. And let me tell you that you're going to be very excited, if not more excited than I am. So let's get started right away. And the very first thing I'm going to start with everything that has to do with armor. Okay. This is my favorite helmet. It is absolutely amazing. It is very powerful. And if you start to look at the armor right there, 432. And the reason why I'm going to show you the helmet, the gloves, the vest and the boots first is because the weapons are changing and I don't want you to freak out and go, what? How are we supposed to survive? So I'm going to show you this first. Take a look at this. That's amazing. That's going to be a huge help. Many people, and I'm with you right there, right? You die too quickly in this game. That's the truth. In update 1.55 and prior, you die way too quick. You should be able to live a little bit longer, right? So people won't die as quickly now, right? You can take a look at that. The Sentinel helmet armor is 448. That's intense. That's amazing. And look at this right here. The BFG helmet is going to become available for you with 448 armor, headshot protection of 50%. And if you see on the left, it's got those special things. It used to require previously that you have to be level 100. It might be available for 9,000 gold. The snow leopard mask, it's all the way to the right because look at that armor, 704. Isn't that amazing? That's incredible right there. That's a lot. This one is going to be very powerful, plus 10% damage. I'm going to show you a few more. I won't show you all of them. The Death Talk Ronin, look at that, amazing, 368. Has a plus 5% headshot protection. You can see it there. The Hornet, this is a pretty good one as well, especially for low-level players. You're going to get it for free in the game, by the way, so be on the lookout for this one. 448. The Shadow Helmet, or I'm sorry, the Crusader. I clicked on the wrong button, but I'll show it to you anyways. The Crusader, this one was one of my favorites when it came out several years ago. It just looks amazing. 400 points right there. Damage plus 5%. The Shadow Helmet, 384. Has the plus 25% headshot damage, so that is amazing. Let's move down. I want to show you because I received several comments in my video about what some people were calling the helicopter helmet. I don't know why they call it the helicopter helmet. It looks like it, I guess, right? It looks like a helicopter. I mean, it looks more like a siphon filter, if you know that game, or somebody working at fighting in night vision and stuff, like the Navy SEALs and stuff. But anyways, heat vision, this one will be available, 320 armor, because a lot of people were saying, and it's true, this one was available for a limited time. Now you're able to purchase it. So there's a lot of changes. The Storm Mask plus 5% damage, that's amazing. Armor is 208. I love the running speed of 15%. That's amazing. That's a huge help. So that's going to be a good one as well. Let's move over to the gloves. Now, when it comes to the gloves, very first one I'm going to show is the gloves of the Hunter. Armor has raised now at 224. All of these have received a buff in armor, by the way. If you haven't, if I didn't say it already. The armor, look at that, intense. 480 for the Snow Leopard gloves. So those are going to be the best ones. Yes, the gloves of the Hunter are amazing because of the vampirism. So be on the lookout. I'll make videos and I'll talk a little bit more in depth of, because it depends on the weapon. You can't just label this and go, hey, the Snow Leopard gloves are way better, just because of the armor. That's not true. It just depends on your kit and depends on the weapon you're using. So the Snow Leopard gloves will be good for specific weapons, and these ones will be good for specific weapons as well. The Kevlar gloves also received a buff, 416 armor. All the other stats are the same. The Elite gloves, 304. Amazing. Even the Sniper gloves, which you're going to receive for free, 208. That's amazing. Comes to the vest. Very first one I'm going to show is the armor of the Hunter, 1,472. Let's go. I'm excited for that. You're going to live a lot longer with this. That's amazing. All right, now I need to move a little bit faster because I think I'm going to make a 20-minute video, so I need to reduce that. Armor, 1,920 for the Snow Leopard armor. That is amazing. The Kevlar armor, 1,440. Sniper armor, 1,152. Demomon armor, which I really like, 928. Explosion on death plus 10% damage plus 20% headshot damage. That is an enormous help. Some people haven't been liking too much that I'm using this, but I use that because of those two abilities. They really help out, especially if you're using a weapon that is not so powerful. It really helps boost that and it helps level out the game a little bit. So yes, it does help to use Demomon armor. And when it comes to the boots, Kevlar boots 416. Amazing. I move to the left. The elite boots 304 for anybody who has those. Boots of the hunter 432 armor. Insane. Snow leopard boots 448. Phenomenal. That is amazing. Now I am going to show a little bit of the changes here as well when it comes to the characters. A few of the characters did change. The SWAT, you can see his figure changed a little bit. His body type, he's a little bit more wider, and then the face changed as well. So that's going to be a good one in there as well. I can't show the other guy that's right there yet. And the woman's SWAT changed as well. She looks different. You know, honestly, I like the way that the previous one looked. You know, I'm gonna be honest, she just looked gorgeous and beautiful. But in reality, she looks very similar to the agent. So I can understand why it was changed. Where's the agent? They got lost. It's all the way to the left, I think. Yeah, there it is. It looks, her face figures are a little bit similar, so I can understand why they changed it, because otherwise they would have looked almost exactly the same, except for the body, of course, and the suit that they were wearing. So I understand why they had to change it, but again, I liked how the other one looked before. Now I'm gonna move over to the weapons. Okay, now I can't show you all of them yet, but you already saw this one. If you haven't seen the video, check out the link in the description below. The damage is 540. That's amazing. You get the BR18, 472.50 with the fire rate of 1,200. So yes, the assault rifles are gonna come back, and they're gonna be. I'm excited because I need an update with assault rifles. I'm sorry, I really do. I'm not a big MP Prime fan. I'm not a fan of the shotguns. It's fun, you know, and it's nice and everything, but I like to impose strategy. It's kind of difficult with the shotguns, right? Because you just shoot and you die so quickly. But with the assault rifles, you can impose strategy and you can play in different ways. So I'm excited to see that happen again. The TKBO59, 738 damage. Fire rate 840, FNC 585 damage, 978, and all of these have received a buff. The AR556, previously known as the Rugger, damage at 585, fire rate 1125, dispersion was a 3.6, distance did go down a little bit. It used to be 46, I believe. Now it's at 34.5. It did go down a little bit. The dispersion is somewhat the same. So yes, that's a potential change that might happen, but needless to say, you know, it's still a very powerful weapon, and it is an older weapon, but you have all these new ones that will have some pretty good impact. Every single one of these weapons received a really good buff. I don't want to go through all of them, you know, because I need to go through the rest. 326 damage for the M16 and the fire rate of 1046. Very powerful. When it comes to the snipers, the L1 2981, you see that fire damage, I'm sorry, of 1687. That's intense, very powerful. And the reload speed, or I'm sorry, not reload speed, the fire rate is 160. I can't show you that new sniper right there, the links, just yet, but the MK14, 1125 damage and 480 on the fire rate. The HK SMG, 1332 damage with 168 fire rate. Let's move over to the shotguns. When it comes to the shotguns, the MP Prime, 1,440. So yes, it did go up in the fire rate, 232. But again, I really think, and based on what I'm seeing and how I'm playing, I really think that the assault rifles are back. And if you're a shotgun user, that's okay too. You're still gonna have, especially because of the distance, right? The distance of 12, it's amazing in the ammo. So yes, if you are that person that says, no, I don't want to buy another weapon, you can still survive with the MP Prime. The MP Prime will continue to be powerful. The Frenchy Spas, 2,200 damage. So yes, the damage is going to be higher than the MP Prime. The fire rate is 186, a little bit lower. The double Mao, 1,728 damage. The fire rate 125. Origin 820, 435 for the fire rate. The Barm 1,575 damage, 132 for the fire rate. As we move on to the machine guns are pretty good too. I can't show you the bullpup just yet, but I'll show you the VTPN. 322 damage, 1800 fire rate. So yes, it is very, very powerful. All of those have received the buff as well. We were here the APC Ultima, which is an amazing weapon. I love it. 393 damage, 1162 on the fire rate. The Pim Dad, 338.25 on the damage and 1242 on the fire rate. That's amazing. When it comes to the pistols, many people were asking, right? We got this new one. If you haven't seen the video, check the link in the description below. Amazing. 135. Some people were talking about the dual Desert Eagle. There it is, 1190 with the fire rate of 260. Amazing. So you're going to be a pistol user as well. These pistols are going to be amazing. This DSR MK2 got a little rework right there, and it looks beautiful. It looks so much better than it did before. 855 damage with a 96 fire rate. It's pretty good as well. It's amazing. You saw this. I showed it on the season battle pass. The infantry chain gun. It used to be the XM556. It did change a little bit. The damage is 76 with the fire rate of 2000s, which is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the highest out there. Everything is being balanced out. I should probably show you the knives as well. 467.50 for the golden karambit. You still have the huggin' and muggin', 935. The regular karambit, 297. And I do want to show you the survivor club, 1105, which is amazing. Some people were talking about the Jack's axe as well. They wanted it back. There it is, 1530, which is a very fun one, by the way. It has very good fire rate. So I'm excited to use that one once again. So the entire game is receiving a balance, guys. If you didn't catch it already, I hope you did. And this game is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be amazing. Many of you watching this video, if you made it this far, it's because you like our content. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we have lots of great videos coming your way. And we'll be giving more sneak peeks coming around the corner, because there's still a lot more to show in this game. There's still a lot of amazing changes coming around. We'll see you in the next one.